Tulane est une faculté résolument verte, et pas seulement à cause du nombre de pelouses qui recouvrent son campus. Ici, les étudiants du mouvement écologiste, le Green Club, sont très impliqués dans la vie universitaire. Plusieurs fois par mois, une cinquantaine d'entre eux se réunissent après les cours. Au programme, échange de conseils pour adopter un mode de vie plus respectueux de l'environnement et organisation d'événements, parades musicales, fêtes sans déchets et revente de vêtements d'occasion. Pour eux, être éco-responsable n'est pas une contrainte, mais un art de vivre. Nick Stracco est le président du Green Club. Il est particulièrement fier des efforts fournis par son université dans la réfection des bâtiments.
So this is Dinwiddie Hall, which was renovated within the past 10 years. And Tulane University did a great job of maintaining a lot of the pre-existing material from the last building. So instead of tearing out the floor, the walls, that sort of thing, they kept it intact. So not very much material ended up in landfills when they reconstructed it.
Do you think environmental consciousness is growing in the country?
Absolutely. If you just look at the age group, the young people, they understand climate change is happening. A very large amount of young people believe that climate change is going on. It tends to be the older generation who denies climate change. And I feel like as we grow up, we're going to replace them, and the majority of the people in power in offices and as executives of businesses will understand that climate change is something that is going on, and it won't go away if we just deny it.
Parmi les responsables de l'association, Emma, originaire de New York, a rejoint le Green Club il y a un an.
When you talk about climate change in the sense of tropical storms and sea level rising, then New Orleans obviously becomes extremely relevant just based on its geographic location. On the other side, I would say New Orleans is not a very environmentally conscious city. If you're here for Mardi Gras, if you've seen anything of Mardi Gras, it's thousands and thousands of pounds of beads and waste. And it's so much fun, but no one is thinking about the environment. Living in New Orleans is kind of an eye-opener as far as what the consciousness level is, as like what we're doing. So it's a good opportunity, I think, to try to fight for change.
Si l'université est à ce point concernée par les problématiques environnementales, c'est parce qu'ici, 7 ans après, les ravages de l'ouragan Katrina sont encore dans toutes les mémoires. Tom Cherry est professeur de biologie.
I think Hurricane Katrina, although many people see that as just a hurricane, and I think other environmentalists here see that as a warning, kind of a preview of what much of the world is going to face with stronger storms, more flooding associated with rising sea level and global problems. So I think we are in some ways at the epicenter of environmental concerns and environmental risks to us and environmental damages.
How do you see the environment being talked about in U.S. politics?
There has been a tremendous effort to weaken science, to weaken environmental efforts, and I think more than anything else, those efforts coming primarily from industries for which environmental regulations would be inconvenient and costly. I think neither candidate is talking much about global warming, and I think that's because there is such a stigma that's been created in the United States about global warming.
Éveiller les consciences aux enjeux du réchauffement climatique, c'est donc ce que s'emploie à faire ici une petite partie des étudiants et leurs professeurs, en espérant qu'à force de dialogue et de sensibilisation, les futures générations de décideurs s'en soucient davantage.